It's the official Dark Side run, Dark Side of the Momus. We're going to use Aspect of Momus for this one, and we found a seed where we get to start with the Dark Side Hex from Selene, so we got her keepsake on. This is the Arcana setup going on. The main thing is that you have the moon on. Everything else doesn't really matter. I don't really know what we're aiming for the run outside of that, though. And there's a lot of questions around Dark Side I don't have the answers to. I don't know. I just don't know, but I love this aspect. We're going to do 16 Fear, just to, a few spicy things. We do have Forsaking on, so I'll have to try to keep that in mind, which I often fail to. Let's go. Let's see how we do. The bet, chat, if you haven't already placed your bet. Will I call this run broken or not? Place your bets. Place your bet.
Your choice.
All right, anyway, Dark Side. Your Hex turns you into an impervious living nightmare with her own abilities for 5 seconds. Ready after 80 magic. So there we go. You use the special right away, and you get that big ring. And shaboom, there we go. Off to the races. Let's see what we can do. Make the rest of the game like it. I wouldn't be opposed to just, please let the runs just be, actually random each time. You want to use give up. But then again, I'm also the person that said God keepsake shouldn't exist in this game, so you probably shouldn't listen to me. Oh, right, we got to look at our Path of Stars, by the way. And you can look. So yeah, if you open up the boon window, you can then just go down here and hit Y to look at your Path of Stars. So let's see, the big things you want to look at are the blues and the purples. During your Hex, your cast deals plus 30% damage. Okay. Contingency is bad. During your Hex, your cast has the same effect as your Omega cast. It's okay. During your Hex, your attack getting into the same bonuses of your attack boon. So I think we go top row, and that means that we want to get an attack boon here for that. Okay. So we go top, and we want to get a juicy attack. They are not really the attacks that I would want here, though. There's no way, Hef really does anything that special, though, right? I don't think so. You do hit very rapidly, so Poseidon's attack isn't the worst. Yeah, we really don't want Hef. Alright, we'll just hold off and take a hammer now. Boo. Boo doo. I do think hexes are in a much better place now than they used to be, and that maybe we just gotta warm up to the idea of them a bit more after all the buffs that they've gotten. I don't really like Cross Cataclysm, but Wicked Thrasher is quite strong. That's a lot of power. Now, I assume this does not affect Dark Side, but I actually don't know. A sturdy stuff indeed. Maybe, are we just gonna go Afro here? Maybe. I guess we'll try to find out eventually. Oh, I'm out of magic. Hold on. Damn it, the attack got him. It wouldn't be... What do you think if, the hexes just allowed you to... If you just retained the magic you spent on the hexes between combats? It's, kind of a small thing, but it's enough to make it quite good. Because I think one of the big problems with the hexes, especially early on in runs, is that you don't really get to use them efficiently. Maybe we try to make that the only common for now. Nemesis. Where is she? Nem? Oh, there you are. Lend an in. A Palm of Power for $95. Okay.
Hand it over.
Sure, hon. Hold on, don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Very well.
Thank you. Yeah, Hef still ain't fitting here for the most part. Love handles. Could go love handles. And then we need to take the special or smithy sprint if we want to do that. Not great though. I want to check this. I will take that. Yeah. I'm gonna go this way. You can charge attacks in the moon circle and Erebus. I always forget about that mechanic, and I think we didn't remember it when we were doing the Hex only run. I always forget about that one, honestly.
You truly look lovely. To me, it's a
There's no hex-related chaos things. Would you... I'd be okay with hex-related chaos spoons, I think. I mean, it should only be offered if you actually have a hex spoon, though. Agreed? Huh. It's a lot of special damage, huh? Too bad it's not attack damage, I guess. That enhance the hex special as well? I would assume not. But again, like, I don't know. I guess we'll take it. I don't know. I just don't know. You do need magic. Make the hef gain charge the hex too. One small way to make the hef gain kind of interesting or something, maybe. Whoa. Okay. We're not going to roll very hard for Path of Stars in this biome, but in the next, maybe? We'll see what kind of doors we get. Kind of depends a little bit, I guess you could say. Yum, 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 yum. Our attack is still only dealing 30 damage a pop, so it looks like Wicked Thrasher is not affecting it at all.
Open.
Okay, this way. So, yeah, I don't think any damage you deal during Dark Side will be affected by your boons. It probably gets affected by Origination if you do have 2 curses on an enemy, though. I'm going to say. But you also probably don't normally apply your curses like normal. More Flutter Strike. I could palm it even more, chat. I might get a comment from Hermes, but I guess we could just pay attention and make sure we don't. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess there are some things that are global, right? But anything that mentions your attack, special cast, I don't think that actually gets affected by Dark Side. Sorry, I don't think that actually affects what you do during Dark Side.
My boon from chaos.
Oh yeah, Hermes has that Hex Boon, you're right. Witty Retort. I'll lock it out if I don't get it here. It's common, which means that if we do use the file, it's either going to hit Witty Retort or the attack. Reduced magic cost. Nimble Mind is very good, though. You gotta admit. 'Tis very good. No, you actually don't lose the Path of Stars bonus from this keepsake, even if you switch off it. Don't ask me why. It's not really mentioned there. I mean, this just lets us spend magic more quickly, so is it just kind of fine? Yeah. I don't know. I keep talking about, like, here's how we're gonna fix hexes, but I don't know if it really needs it. Maybe you can't fix her, chat. Maybe you can't fix her.
Need to recharge.
Maybe I'm overstating the necessity of it. Apollo. We'd want to make sure it's at least not common. You could get Sunny Disposition as their duo boon. Apollo's fine.
An even trade.
We can buy the yarn to make sure. We can get halfway to a ridge, right? So we'll take a day's application with either the sprint or the cast. So yeah, again, assumedly extra dose does not affect it, right? I mean, Lucid Gain is a fine magic regen boon. I don't know why I'm saying it like that.
Worth the risk.
What the? Why are they all common? I have the... Wait, does it eat the yarn if you roll nowadays? Yo, ain't no way. What?
Now for the test.
That's an F10. That's an F10, I think. No, wait. That's not how it worked in Hades 1, right?
Breathe.
Multiple Omegas work with the Lucid Gain? Oh, I don't know.
Each time you...
Yeah, we got 2 commons. 2 sets of commons offered twice. Do-do-do-do-do-thing. God, Momus feels so good. God, it feels so good, chat. Come on, lady. You coward. Yum, 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 yum. So Momus is really strong, so it does feel like you lose out. This is the criticism of Darkseid, really, right? Which is that you lose out on DPS when you use it. For this aspect, it is true. I mean, you're trading it for imperviousness, though, at least, I guess. Come on, lady. You coward. What happened? Okay. Send her back. I guess I'm still... Should I bother trying to file? What if it hits blinding sprint, chat? What if it hits blinding sprint? Never punished?
Change things up.
Never punished?
The file.
No! You can't even quit out. You can't even quit out, chat. Boo!
Beginning descent.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I had to spend a lot of rolls, too. Right? Oh, fuck. What the fuck just happened? So now I don't have a lot for trying to get Path of Stars here. Should I report the Path of Stars thing? The fact that the keepsake doesn't, like, show?
Vengeance.
Ah, shit. Only 2 exits in this one, so I don't know how hard we want to roll here. God, I missed you, Momo. Do you believe in life after Momo? Since they're not 2 proper exits, I don't think we're going to go. We're not going to start rolling there. Narcissus can't do Path of Stars, right? No way. Random Boon. Splendor is kind of a no. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, I'll accept Ion. Something about Ionic Gain I just don't like. You know what I'm saying? There's something about it. There's something about it. I guess we're going Hera. You get what you get out here, I guess. We haven't seen a good opportunity to start rolling doors for a Path of Stars still. In fact, we're probably still not going to get one here because one of these is either the shop or the mini boss, or they both are in some way. Yeah, we can go. Well, it's really just about origination application, so I guess you go engagement ring here, right? Not to mention I'm actually using the Omega cast from time to time. All right, we're going to do this. Fake Boldy, come to me.
I can't.
Yum, 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 yum. So we're going to go this way now. Path of Stars, Path of Stars, Path of Stars. Damn it! Come on now. Come on now. No. Static Shock? No. Lightning Lance it is. I tend to avoid the cast throwing boons. Admittedly. Bonk. Alright, damn it. 3 bad exits again. Spear Surge, Hope in the Mirror. Did I lock it? If I already had Mirrored Thrasher, maybe I would have considered it harder. It would probably be quite useful here, right? Alright, my friend. Prepare to see the dark side. Okay. I assume... So, on these doors right before the boss, you actually... I don't think you can normally get gold. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder, is a Path of Stars potentially locked out here too? Fuck. Aha! 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 10, baby. Your hex also charges up automatically as though you use 1 magic per second. During your hex, you deal plus 20% damage. Oh, I didn't look at this one. Oh, you attack 20% faster is also good. Your cast deals more damage is whatever. Deal more damage. Charge up faster. Last longer. You get your attack boon. We definitely want to attack faster as well. Maybe not the hex damage. I mean, sorry, the cast damage. That one's really bad. But I wonder if it's just we're better off getting these two instead of the cast damage, though. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Shameless attitude. Heartthrobs are strong, we know. Baby. We got 3 focuses. Wow. All right. So dark side should look completely orgasmic at this point. At this junction. At this moment in our lives. Where is she? Okay, hold on. Let's save up dark side for when they're kind of a little more together. Favorite Selene Hex? Go! Yum. Oh, damn, that attack, though. Yo, that attack, though? It was kind of popping. And I wasted time doing, like, stuff I maybe didn't need to. Favorite hex, but not necessarily the best.
Peace and quiet.
It's probably still Eclipse for me.
The very bottom of this.
Ham time, Ham City. Giga Moonburst. Josephus, what's up? Thank you for the 6 months. What's going on? Total eclipse of the heart. Do. Holding on forever.
Hail, almighty chaos.
I mean, this is free. It's not super beneficial. But that's okay. No Path of Stars on these doors. Is Zeus who we want? I can't remember. Turn around, twig boy. Hey, wait a minute. Every now and then I fall apart. Yum. Damn.
Out of my sight.
Again, like I was complaining about it all day yesterday. Lightning Lance. Oh.
Now.
Dude. God damn. I don't understand these doors when it comes to rolling at all. I was hoping to get Path of Stars here and then we get Echo and we could double it up. Although it's probably complete overkill at this point. The animation that you have to go through to cast a lot of the hexes, just like it's not necessary. It slows down the pacing almost too much in my mind. I don't want to have to watch it every time I cast it. And it's not like I'm like actively doing something like with the Sorceress or something, I feel. Chat, you know how I told you that we almost started a fire because we tried to grill pork belly? And I guess like the fat from the pork belly was like too much and we got like a grease fire or something. Nearly blew it all up. That was like a week ago. And the residual grease is still causing problems when we go to use the grill even now. Yeah, there's still like these little fires will appear inside the grill. Boop. No one warned me about this. I remember I was like, yo, we're gonna grill some pork belly. And I was just like, wow, tasty. Why did anyone warn me? That's what you're there for, chat. You're supposed to warn me. Saved breath. I can't get the hex one. It's actually kind of bad. We don't need to conserve the magic, because this means that if I'm trying to use the cast in order to charge the hex faster, it's going to go slower, huh? Yeah, sure, whatever then. Doesn't really matter. What weapon should you focus on first? Whichever one you have the most fun with. They're all very good. But also Charon Axe is like the best thing ever. We all agree with this? Alright, forget Echo, we got a Path of Stars.
Let me past.
Do 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 do. All right, baby. Woo.
It's done.
Did that enemy just spawn? Or I be tripping? I'm sorry for saying that out loud. Okay. Come on, die. Boom, ba-do-do-do, boom, boom. We have Giga Moonburst, so we'll do that with dual Moonshot because it's funny. Because the hammers don't affect Darkseid anyway. Didn't get Mirrored Thrasher or anything. We'll do that because it's funny. Where am I going?
Flourish.
Aquafina. Who? Who? Do 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 do. Giga Moonburst. I don't even have a special boon. You think Darkseid? Oh, maybe that's what the bet should have been. Will Darkseid be in the top two for DPS? We only got 3 more here. Dominion kind of works. More damage to Guardians. Charges up faster. Yeah, there's actually not much left here. So we do that. More damage to Guardians and charge up faster, and we're pretty done. Like, there's nothing else that we could want, as far as I can tell. Sure, cast damage. Grocery store manager stories. Sure. Sure.
Going to be a problem.
I think the angriest that I've ever been at a customer was, this was like very early days of COVID, but everyone was still required to wear a mask. You were required to wear a mask when you entered the store. And this old man stopped me to ask me a question. I don't actually work for the grocery store, but I understand that you might not understand that. You know, I don't wear like a uniform with a name tag or anything like that. I wear a shirt and tie. But it's not obvious I work there, but some people do get that impression, and they will stop me when I'm walking through the grocery store and ask me questions like, where's the ham and cheese sandwiches or something like that, you know? And it's understandable, and I try to help them best I can. I'm not just like, I don't work here or anything like that. I do try to help. But anyway, this old guy tried to stop me. He was wearing his mask improperly, I'll say, you know, hanging down so his nose was out. But either way, he's tried to stop me. And the first mistake he made was he tried to stop me by touching me and like grabbing like my forearm. I was like, little taken aback. And he starts to ask me a question, but I can't hear him. So I'm like, sorry, can you say that again? Pulls his mask down, coughs. Where's the bacon? I take like 3 very large steps backwards. And he was clearly annoyed by the fact that I did that. And I said aisle 3.
Fit for a queen.
during COVID. This is like middle of 2020. This is not like, this wasn't like, this was like, I remember it was like still brand spanking new to all of us. We were all kind of scared shitless about what this could do to us long term, et cetera, right? What it meant for us or the world, you know, there was a lot of uncertainty. This was pre the vaccine even being available too. Mm-mm. Yum 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 yum. Woo! Damn, it lasts forever. And the special stays out even after it falls off, huh? Interesting. That was one that really annoyed me because it felt, you know, unsafe. And each encounter, the first foe you slay returns to fight for you. Okay. That's when, like, a customer actually felt like they were potentially endangering me, you could say. But I definitely have lots of, like, that customer really annoyed me stories. Oh, I got plenty of those. There was my last day of work. My last day of work, chat. Proper upbringing? Bloodline doesn't do a... Wait, does Bloodline work with Momus? Well, the fact that it costs more magic kind of helps. With charging our hex more quickly, right? Felt like the end of times? I really did. It was my last day of work, chat. I got a call. I don't work for a grocery store. I work for a grocery delivery business. But at this point in time, we worked in a building that at one point was a grocery store back in like 2014. It had been a long time since this had been an actual grocery store. I got a call, and it's weirdly late at night to receive a call from a potential, I guess you'd say, customer here. Go get him! What happened? I got a call. I answer the phone, and we don't really get a lot of phone calls because that's just not really how the business operates. So it's almost kind of weird when we get a call. Usually I expect it to be a boss, but it was like 10 o'clock at night. Old guy is on the phone. Classic, right? Old guy's on the phone. And the first thing he does is... It's probably the same guy, right? The first thing he does is complain about how we call all these other grocery stores and they don't have TV guides, and he really wants his TV guides, and they were really rude to him. So anyway, do you have TV guides? And I say, no, sir, we're not open for business. This isn't a store. He's like, this isn't a store you go into. And he said, so you don't have TV guide? And I said, no, we don't have TV guide. I'm afraid we do not carry TV guide. Even if you place an online order from us, we legitimately do not have TV guide. I'm not pulling your leg. I didn't say all these things, but no, we do not have TV guide. And he says, you don't, huh? And he had this tone. He's like, can I speak to a manager? Imagine calling like an Amazon fulfillment warehouse. Like, y'all got TV guide if I walk in right now? That's not where I actually work, but it was essentially the equivalent, you know? I just hung up on him. This is my last day. It was my last day. I was like, fuck this. Fuck this. Last day, bitch. Last day, bitch. Black and Fleece. Well, it won't affect Darkside, and it's also not charged yet, oddly. So, Lion Fang might affect Darkside? Can't even really tell. Chaos would do very, very little here and now. Going down. Fleeny for duos and legendaries. You could probably do more with the Paths of Stars, maybe. I am the manager. I am the manager. I don't know if I ever had to pull that line out.
Should be a clear path to the house.
I can't recall if I ever had to. I probably had to do it at least once. Because occasionally you'd get phone calls and the customers don't actually see you. And they don't like the answers you're giving them. So then, you know what happens, chat. Can I talk to the manager? And then inevitably when you give them that answer, they ask, well, can I get the phone number to another manager? It's just like, look, honey. Like, I understand what's going on here. I understand you're not happy. I assure you I am not trying to antagonize you and cause you to be alarmed or anything like that. You know, I assure you. But we're in this together now, and you're stuck with me. That's the bottom line here. Oh, I do. I remember one time I had to say it.
Stay back. Got it.
I got called to the front of the store by the cashier. She had just sold a gift card to a customer. These gift cards were a little odd, admittedly. They were to a bunch of different, like, home improvement stores. You could use them at, like, any of them, basically. Apparently. Very odd, honestly. But they didn't, like, necessarily list them all. And I had encountered this problem with this particular gift card before. Unseen ire. And apparently, the woman that just bought it, she was actually just trying to get, like, a Home Depot gift card. And she wanted to try to exchange it because she didn't realize that the card she had just bought was not directly to Home Depot, but
So close now.
to all these other places. So I had encountered this problem before with this gift card, and I had actually called for a separate customer many, many weeks before this to make sure that it works at Home Depot, and we found out that it does. Now, this kind of gets into the nitty-gritty of, like, gift cards and trying to return gift cards. Like, once I put, say, $30 on a gift card at a store, I cannot take that money back. I cannot cancel that. I cannot get the money off of that gift card, ever.
Send you to your graves.
It is very much so against the company and store policies to refund gift cards for that reason then. Does that mean I never made a refund for maybe like a special reason? No. But generally, I would not. Anyway, she wanted a refund for the gift card. She wanted to buy a regular Home Depot card. I show up. My name tag says store manager. The side of the building has my name on it. And when I tried to help her and I tried to explain it to her, A, she didn't believe me for some reason. And B, she wound up going, when I wasn't telling her what she wanted, like, she said, I need the name to your manager. And I said, I'm the one in charge of the building. And she said, what's your name? Like, it's on the side of the building. It's also right here. Full name and everything. Ooh, sunny disposition. Let's go.
Can never get accustomed to this light.
All that stuff. All those things. She was still upset. She didn't like it. She didn't like it, not one bit. And you could kind of tell that she probably works in customer service. Just based on some of the phrases that she used. Because she pulled out the whole, but isn't the customer always right? Which is baffling to me. That somebody who probably works in customer service to some degree would actually think that phrase is somehow true. In any capacity. In any capacity. It is never true. In any customers are typically wrong, if anything. No one who ever worked there would say that line. I think she was just trying to get her way or something, because I can't really describe it, but like I've seen her around, essentially. The fuck? Well, I guess born game. All right. All right. Air quality doesn't do anything.
Life.
Do I prefer Frog over Tula? It doesn't. It's not a big choice. It doesn't really matter that much. Tula is probably better if you're trying to just win.
Refreshing.
Why would you do that to someone? To try to get your way, right? I understood the frustration. I did. But I assured her, look, it works at Home Depot. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it works. I called them personally. I told them that. God, she wasted so much of my time. I'm remembering now. That was the worst bit. Like, they don't... In these retail store settings, you ain't got time to wipe your own fucking ass. And so to have to spend 45 minutes telling someone that, you know, like, I'm not gonna do this. God, it was just so painful. It was so painful, squad. Go, dark side! Diddle. I managed to dig while using dark side or whatever. Okay. You thought it was like 10? No. Ah, it was forever long, I remember. It was forever long. And I know what you're thinking, like, well, you should have just told her you gotta go do other things. And sometimes I would tell customers that, but generally it's rough. They don't like that. I can tell you that much. Even when I'm trying to tell a customer no, I would try to be polite about telling them no, you know? Whew, damn, that finish, though. I would try. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just can't. Heartthrob beat Darkside? What do you think's at the top here? I don't even know. I don't even know. Cass was #1, followed by What? Followed by Darkside? How was cast damage #1? I think I did have the moon, but still. It was only #1 by 57 damage. But how? Because of the Darkside cast? Well, that would count as Darkside, would it not? Also, your cast doesn't actually change with Darkside. It's the same. Tis the same, as far as I understand it. Wow, I am shocked that the Omega... Also, the Omega attack was the lowest. Huh. Well, the question was, will the run be broken? Right? All the hit damage count for the cast? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Darkside increased the cast damage. What did we get exactly? There was something. During your hex, your cast deals plus 30% damage. Only your regular cast? Not even your Omega cast? Your cast inflict hitch. I don't even know if that did anything. I don't even know if that did anything. I guess triple using the Omega cast is a lot of damage, typically. This is interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised at this DPS meter. And it's also weirdly even across most things here, right? Can't believe... I mean, it makes sense that the Omega special did quite a bit, though. Huh, how do we pan out this bet? So that's the Darkside run, squad. Was it the craziest thing ever? Was Darkside that big of a deal? Well, we all know Aspect of Momo slaps. Right? We all know it. How important was Darkside to the build? I think we gotta say, if the bet was, will this Darkside run be broken? The answer was yes. Was it necessarily because of the Darkside things? I'm not so sure. But either way, right? Either way, I think we have to call it the good, right? I think it did some work. It definitely didn't do nothing. I mean, the imperviousness is probably the biggest part of it, honestly. Buys you time, I guess. But if you're up against a tight deadline, it might be unintuitive.